A little bit of a fight going on in right. We're going to go ahead and rotate over. We do have our ultimate for this fight. We see somebody's about to back. They cancel it. We're going to go ahead and ult in, get a basic. We're going to go for this AMC over this Terra. Activate our 3. We're able to get ourselves a double kill. We're going to kind of chase this Terra down. I don't think there's too much we're going to be able to do to her because she's under Phoenix and she's very tanky. And it looks like we're just going to pull back. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shiny Bee Gaming, and today we're going to be playing the Hyperspace Loki and Jungle. If you are new to the channel, I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, this video is recorded on the PTS for console. That happened last weekend, and I still have one more video for Monday. Loki, I feel like, is very fun in the jungle. He can get in, get his damage off, and then a lot of the times get out. The only thing more annoying than a full damaged Loki is a hybrid Loki. I also want to kind of throw this out here in this video. Tomorrow on June 3rd, I will be doing a stream where the highest donation gets to pick what I shave my beard down to for the following week. Those are usually pretty fun, so I'll be streaming Smite a lot tomorrow. So let's go ahead and jump into Loki's kit. Loki's 1. Vanish. Loki disappears in a puff of smoke. While invisible, he moves faster, removes slow effects, and gains immunity to slow effects. His next basic attack, from stealth or 2 seconds after, is going to apply a bleed to his target, dealing damage every 0.5 seconds and reveals Loki. If Loki takes damage while in stealth, he will be revealed for 0.33 seconds. The stealth duration is 4 seconds, the damage duration is 2 seconds, and the stealth movement speed increase is 35%. Loki's 2. Agonizing Visions. Loki summons a vision of his tortured past as a target location for 4 seconds. Enemies in range of the vision feel the poison themselves, taking damage and having their damage dealt reduced. This effect stacks up to 4 times. If an enemy god gets 4 stacks, they become blinded, allowing Loki to benefit from behind you from any direction for 3 seconds. Loki's 3. Flurry Strike. Loki unleashes a flurry of daggers, striking quickly in front of him, damaging and slowing enemies by 15% for 3 seconds. After this flurry, he winds up for a final heavy strike that deals higher damage and slows enemies by 30% for 3 seconds. Loki cannot be knocked up while firing this ability. This ability can benefit from behind you. Loki's ultimate, Assassinate. Upon activation, Loki teleports to a ground target location. If an enemy god was within the radius, Loki will slice that target, dealing damage and crippling them for 1 second. After he teleports, he will wind up a heavier strike, damaging all enemies in front of him and stunning them. The stun duration is 1 second. And finally, Loki's passive. Behind you, Loki deals more damage from his basic attacks when hitting enemies from behind. His basic attack also utilizes a 5-swing progressive change. The bonus damage is going to be 20%. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a pointer at 3, level 2, put a pointer at 2, level 3, put a pointer at 1, level 4, another pointer at 3. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 3, max out our 2, max out our 1. In terms of the start, we started with Bumba's Hammer and Tier 1 of Jotunn's Wrath. This is played on the no boots version of the game. Bumba's Dagger is going to provide 50 health and 50 mana. It has a passive that your basic attack deals 20 true damage and your abilities deal plus 30% damage versus jungle monsters. When a jungle monster is killed, you're restored for 10% of the monster's health and 25 mana. This can be upgraded at level 20. Loki does have an attack chain. So the first hit is 100% damage, the next 3 hits are less than 100% damage, and then the final hit is more than 100% damage. The attack chain is very helpful during the clearing of camps in jungle. And it's also good to know that that first one does 100% basic attack damage. So when attacking an enemy god or a jungle monster, you could use your basic attacks and it would be 100% less than 100, less than 100, less than 100, more than 100. Or you could do your 100% basic attack, land an ability that's going to reset your attack chain, and then land that 100% again. This is called auto attack canceling, and it's really important to do this on Loki. So what we can do is auto ability, auto ability, auto ability, auto, and that will increase our damage output significantly. We were able to get an early pick on Scylla. Our solo started on blue. Whenever they start on blue, this allows us to hit speed, the large harpies, and then get to mid to either challenge the harpy or go for a pick in mid really early on. We're kind of hurting for mana, so we're not really using all of our abilities. Still makes a way back, so we can't really do much here. We're gonna go show a little love in right. We do have our ultimate. We're gonna use our invisibility. Basic, 2, basic, use our 3. That's Cronus's ultimate. We're gonna use our ultimate, and Sylvanas is able to get the pick. We might not have needed to use our ultimate right there, but we weren't really sure what kind of damage our teammates were gonna use.
Take this jungle buff. Oh, boys.
We're gonna go ahead and make a play for this red buff. We're gonna go ahead back and pick up Jotunn's Wrath. Jotunn's Wrath is going to provide us with 50 physical power, 150 mana, 10 flat penetration, and 20% cooldown reduction. This item stats are so strong, it does not have a passive. The 10% flat penetration is going to be very helpful in the early game. So right now we have 31 physical protections. If we deal damage to an enemy who also has 31 physical protections, we're going to be dealing damage to them as if they only had 21 physical protections. So right now it's almost acting like a 33% penetration. We're going to go blink up, use our invisibility to get close. Try that at 2, but Zonqui is able to get the pick. Now we're in a little bit of a bad position. We're going to go ahead and use our 3, try to clamp these minions. Neja is not pushing us right now. Looks like she's coming right around the corner. We're going to use our 1. Use our ultimate, use our 3. Use our ultimate to try to get out. However, the tower is able to get the pick onto us. Really aggressive for us to be diving tower this early on. If we waited like 4 levels, we would have had the protections to survive that.
Nice to meet you.
We're going to go ahead and start working on Hydra's Lament as our next item. I think this skin is pretty cool. It's clean. The effects are cool. I don't think it's anything like super special. Not one of the best skins in the game, but it is a good skin. Right now we're using our 1 to gain that 35% increased movement speed. Just trying to navigate around the map. Trying not to miss out on any farm. We are level 8, not super crazy high up in levels quite yet. We're going straight for the Scylla. We get rooted. We get our 3 off, that's her dash. We're going to use our 2, that's her 2. We're going to go use our ultimate. And we're able to clean up the Scylla. Not too much we're going to be able to do to that Terra, so we're just going to go ahead and start peeling back. Our speed is up. We're going to go ahead back, pick up the tier 2 of Hydra's Lament. Zonqui says jungle is camping me. And then he says Loki, so we'll spend a little bit more love in solo lane. Basic ability, basic ability. I really do want to stress that the auto attack canceling is very important on Loki. It really increases your damage output and your time to kill, or decreases your time to kill.
Ultimate is down. Always a trick up my sleeve.
Enemy missing.
We're going to go ahead and set up a ward. We're going to see if Neja or Scylla overstep. They do. We're going to use our 1, get invisibility. Use our 3. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Get the pick on Neja and then rotate out. Loki has really good dive potential.
We should not leave them alone.
You can use your 1 to get in there, or you can use your ultimate to get in, and then use the opposite to get out.
Enemy ultimate down.
Looks like this fight's still going on. We didn't really expect it to. We're going to go ahead and use our 1.
They hurt your friend.
Use our 3. Clean up the Scylla. Get ourselves a soft double kill. Cronus is here. We're going to go drop our 2. Just wiggle around a little bit. Good guess by that Kronos. But we are able to peel out. Neja's here. We're going to use our 1 and then just run away. Classic Loki moves. So right now our speed and blue timers are a little out of sync, meaning that we can't really go speed to blue because blue won't be there. We are going to back and go ahead and pick up Hydra's Lament. Hydra's Laments can provide us 40 physical power, 10% cooldown reduction, and 10 MP5. It has 2 passives. The first one, for 8 seconds after using an ability, your next basic attack will deal an additional 40% damage. Abilities that function like basic attacks do not benefit from this. And then the second passive, this item grants 2 MP5 for 10% of your missing mana. So it's kind of like a Sands of Time, in a sense. Right now we're sitting at 30% cooldown reduction, which is 10% less than the cap. If we build over 40% cooldown reduction, it's going to be capped out at 40%.
Ultimate is down.
Which later on in the build, if we make it full build, we're going to have another 10% from Ancile. That's going to put us at 40%. Ooh, thank you for getting that for us, Zong Kui. We're going to go use our ultimate. We missed the stun, and Neja was able to wiggle out. If we didn't miss the stun, I think we would have gotten the pick right there. So at some point, we are going to have 40% cooldown reduction, and that's without going into Bumba's Dagger. We're already at Bumba's Dagger, but Bumba's Hammer, which is also going to provide 20% cooldown reduction. At that point, we're going to sell our Jotunns and pick up a more damaging item.
See ya.
So right now, the build we're going for is Jotunns, Hydras, Void Shield, Ancile, then Heartseeker. Upgrade our starter item, sell that, Jotunns, and then pick up something like Titan's Bane. We're going to use our 2, basic attack, use our 3, land a basic attack, ultimate in 10 seconds. We're just going to try to get some damage right here. He does have physical protections. We're going to throw off our 2, activate our 1, basic, activate our 3. He is a tanky boy. We're going to go use our ultimate, and we're able to get the pick onto the AMC. So right now, where we're at in our build, having the 30% cooldown is really effective on Loki. We're going to be able to ult a lot and then kind of just get in, get out, dump our kit. Hydra's is really going to help us increase our damage output with the auto attack canceling that we're already doing. Next, we're going to be picking up Void Shield. You could go into Shifters, however I like Void Shield a little bit more for the penetration that you get from its passive. It also provides more physical protections. So it doesn't provide as much power as Shifter Shield, however I think that the increased physical protections and then the increased penetration is really helpful and makes it comparable, if not better, to Shifter Shield. Although I do feel like it's kind of a personal preference. Gotta go invisible. Scylla knows we're here. She knows something's wonky. We're gonna go use our ultimate, get the stun. That's her ultimate. We get ulted by the Neja. We're expecting to get hit by Scylla as soon as we land. We do not.
An enemy has been slain.
We have 4 people on mid. We're gonna go use our beads, avoid the chrono stun. Probably could have just eaten any damage that would have followed that. We had 4 people with us. We're gonna blink up.
Down.
Getting a bit sneaky. Your left tower is under attack.
Right here, we should have just stayed between the tower and the Phoenix. We would have been able to get the pick onto Kronos if we did that. We got throw off our 2, 3. Needs to be able to clean up the Terra.
Oh, boys.
We have 3 people down, 1 person back. AMC's over in the left, so we should be able to push the Gold Fury here.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Our team's already up like 5k gold, so getting the gold is just going to increase that.
Be right back.
We're going to go ahead back and pick up Void Shield. Void Shield's going to provide us with 20 physical power, 60 physical protections, and 150 health. It has a passive that enemy gods within 55 units have their physical protections reduced by 15%. So it's acting like a 15% physical penetration. This is also going to benefit Neath. We do have 3 magical characters on our team. If we had an additional physical character, they would benefit as well.
Oh no.
Ultimate is ready.
So flat pen and percent pen are going to only affect us. The aura of Void Shield is physical protection reduction, and that's going to affect all of our teammates. We're going to go use our ultimate, get the stun, basic, we get ulted by Nejok, good save. However, the damage from the 1 is able to get the pick onto the AMC. No need to eat tower shots, we're going to go ahead and fall back.
Always a trick up my sleeve.
Back.
Your right tower is under attack.
Just stripping away some farm in the jungle.
Attack fire giant. Gotta keep an eye on them looters.
We make the call to go for Fire Giant about 16 minutes into the game.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, our chunker goes down. She definitely didn't need to. She could have backed up, and the rest of us would have been able to secure it. We are level 17, about 16 and a half minutes into the game, so we are on track to hit level 20 by 20 minutes.
You cannot save them.
Sonkui gets to pick onto 1.
An enemy.
We're gonna go ahead and go invisible, blink up. We're looking for that nade shot, but we have no idea where she went.
Double kill. Stellar. You have killed before.
We're able to secure the tower.
Destroyed a left enemy tower.
We're gonna go ahead back because we have a pretty penny in the pocket, and we're gonna be picking up Ancile.
Standard issue. Oh, boys. Getting a bit sneaky.
Ancile is gonna provide us with 50 physical power, 30 magical protections, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that whenever you take magical damage from an enemy, you're going to unleash a shockwave that silences all enemies within a range of 30 units for 1 second. This effect cannot trigger more than once every 30 seconds. So this is going to put us at 40% cooldown reduction.
Just like my army days. Shouldn't be a problem.
They have 3 magical characters on their team, so you might think that it makes more sense to go into Ancile before Void Shield. However, I think that the passive on Void Shield really increases your damage output, so we're going to pick that up first before Ancile. The passive on Ancile is kind of, whatever, but it's the only magical hybrid item that's going to give us cooldown reduction.
Enemy missing.
Always a
My building
You cannot save them.
Zonqui's got a little bit of an attitude. So he's building stacks, and then awesome because I killed the minion wave.
Ultimate is down.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A little bit of a fight going on in right. We're going to go ahead and rotate over. We do have our ultimate for this fight. We see somebody's about to back. They cancel it. We're going to go ahead and ult in. Get a basic. We're going to go for this AMC over this Terra. Activate our 3. We're able to get ourselves a double kill. We're going to kind of chase this Terra down.
You make your own rules.
I don't think there's too much we're going to be able to do to her because she's under Phoenix and she's very tanky. And it looks like we're just going to pull back.
On my way.
We're going to go ahead and pressure this middle Phoenix.
Catch me if you can.
While our 1 is active, they can see us if we're in like the Phoenix area. Do a little bit of zoning with our 2. We are able to secure the middle Phoenix. Looks like our team might be able to get that right Phoenix. If they can't, we're going to rotate over and help out.
You make your own
So Neath ult, basic, 2, 3. We missed the basic there, but we are able to get the pick onto the Neja. We ult not thinking we were going to get the pick right there. We blink up. We're able to get a double kill to the pick onto the Terra.
You are a fighter.
Now it's going to pull back. It's 2 people up for the enemy team, 1 person up for the enemy team. We should be able to close this game out here.
Good show, boys.
An ally has been slain.
Sylvanas goes down, but I don't think that changes anything.
Catch me if you can.
And we're able to secure the victory. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.